Welcome to the Practical Nursing Pinning Ceremony. Today marks a truly special moment for the graduates on this stage, a culmination of years of dedication, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to the desire of becoming a nurse. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you all on this occasion, which is truly a celebration of the incredible journey that they have taken. For those of you up here, throughout your journey in nursing school, you've not only absorbed, but also embraced the essence of what it means to be a nurse. Nurses have the ability to be beacons of hope, pillars of strength, and a source of comfort for those in need. We serve humanity in its most vulnerable moments, hold people's hands when they're afraid or alone, provide solace in times of pain, and advocate tirelessly for the well-being of every individual that we care for. The pin you'll receive today carries a profound symbolism. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a badge of honor, a testament to your hard work, your commitment to excellence, and your readiness to embark on a noble path of service. This pin represents your dedication to a life of compassion, empathy, and unwavering integrity. As you don your pin today, remember that it's more than an adornment. It's a symbol of trust bestowed upon you by your patients, their families, and the community. It's a reminder to always uphold the highest standards of care, to be advocates for those who cannot speak, and to never lose sight of the human in front of you. Your journey doesn't end here. It merely takes a new direction. Embrace the challenges that come your way, for they will sculpt you into the exceptional nurses that you are destined to be. Lean on the lessons you've learned, the guidance of your mentors, and the support of your colleagues as you navigate the complexities of healthcare. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. All your hard work has brought you to this moment. May your careers be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and endless opportunities to make a difference in the lives of others. And with that, I'm going to turn the ceremony over to the Dean of Health and Life Sciences, Nicole Winkler.
Thank you, Brittany. That was very nice. So good evening, graduates, families, faculty, administrators, professors, clinical instructors, and fellow technologists. My name is Nicole Winkler. I am the Dean of Health and Life Sciences here at PVCC. I did not start out as a dean. I began my career, like many of you, in healthcare. However, you all did it during a critical nursing staff shortage where it was stressful to get your clinical rotations, but you still persevered. You didn't give up, and every student on the stage tonight fought through these difficulties and can take tremendous pride in all that you have accomplished. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The true measure of a person is not how they behave in moments of comfort and convenience, but how they stand in times of controversy and challenges." Also, to use the words of director Phil Coulson in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., when you choose to become part of something bigger, you accomplish anything. So I thought about what advice I would give each of you today as you prepare to enter the professional practice. And I came up with, I've had this list for a little while and it works every year, and so I'm going to share it with you again. Some essential things that every new healthcare practitioner should know. So number 10, whenever you are about to do a procedure, like a dressing change or a Foley catheter insertion, bring 2 of everything. Because this will save you time and energy if something goes unexpected and you're doing the procedure and you need another set of supplies. Number 9, stay away from negative people in your area. Being a nurse is already a tough job, and it will be helpful to have a positive outlook in your work. So avoid being involved in workplace gossips. It will do nothing good to your career as a nurse. Number 8, get some sleep whenever you can. Inefficiency at work happens most often when there's a lack of sleep. You're also more prone to medical errors when you don't have enough rest. Number 7, never be afraid to ask questions. There's always something to learn in the field of nursing. Number 6, learn to admit your mistakes. I've found that my mistakes have taught me the most valuable lessons. Your colleagues will understand if you admit your mistakes and they'll help you solve it. Number 5, be open to suggestions. If your senior nurse suggests an easier way to do a task, try it. Experience is the best teacher, and your senior nurses know it very well. Number 4, always be on time. I have to remind myself of this sometimes too. Being late is an addicting habit, and you need to break that habit early. No nurse wants to get home late, and keep that in mind when the receiving nurse from the previous shift. Number 3, extend a helping hand to your colleagues when they need it. You will soon realize how wonderful it is to have caring coworkers. Number 2, always appear calm and relaxed even though you're freaking out inside. You will need this to calm down your patient when their loved ones in times of critical conditions. Number 1, be a nursing ambassador. Just remember that wherever you go, you're representing the nursing profession. So your actions and attitude should reflect the profession that you've worked so hard for. Each of you has a very rewarding career ahead of you. You've worked hard and you deserve to be successful. Congratulations, graduates. Now I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, President Jean Runyon.
Good morning, everyone. And again, I'd like to extend our welcome on behalf of everyone at Piedmont Virginia Community College. And before I begin, I'd like to also recognize some very special individuals who are with us today. Our faculty and our staff have supported our students from the moment they joined Piedmont Virginia Community College, and families together, you all have ensured that these students have been able to achieve their goals. So how about a round of applause for our faculty and staff and all of our families who are here today. So students, when a person decides to become a nurse, they make the most important decision of their lives. They choose to dedicate themselves to the care of others, according to Margaret Harvey, and that is true. And you have done just that. And today we are here to celebrate you and your many accomplishments and to welcome you into the nursing profession. Maya Angelou said that nurses have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of their patients and their families. You will be there in the best of times and also in the most tragic of times. You will hear, "Thank you, nurse, for the little things you do for your patients," and even the smallest act of kindness, care, and compassion will comfort the heart and spirit. Each of you will be a healing influence in the world. And we are proud of each one of you, and we look forward to watching you succeed in your nursing careers. On behalf of all of us at Piedmont Virginia Community College, congratulations.
Good morning. So we'll talk to you about the significance of the PIN. The completion of any program of study merits a celebration, but this ceremony called pinning represents something unique to nursing, something near and dear to our hearts as nurse educators. So why a pin? The nursing pin is a 1,000-year-old symbol of service to others. The earliest ancestor of the pin dates back to the Maltese cross, adopted by the Crusaders and worn on their habits as a symbol of service to Christianity. Over the centuries, variations of the Crusaders' symbols were gradually modified and became family coats of arms, often symbolizing services to a ruler. By the Renaissance, guilds had adopted coats of arms symbolizing masterful services to the community. In 1855, Queen Victoria presented Florence Nightingale with a pin for her service in Crimea. It contained the symbol of the Maltese cross and the words, "Blessed are the merciful." In 1880, the first nursing pins awarded in the United States were earned by graduates of Bellevue Hospital School of Nursing in New York. Other schools of nursing followed, each designing their own unique pin. Before it was socially accepted for women to attend college. Before nursing established itself as an independent academic discipline, the PIN represented the knowledge, skills, and dedication of the new nurse entering the profession. In 1974, PVCC, the first graduating class of nurses, celebrated pinning here at PVCC. No one knows what it's like to go through nursing school, except those that have done it. It's more than just letters after your name. The PIN means you have endured and prevailed through many challenges. The PIN means you are ready and able to enter a profession with a rich history and an exciting future. The PIN says, I am a PVCC nurse. Wear it with pride.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tammy Zanzel, and we are going to be presenting the students with their pins and reading their dedications. First, we're going to start with America Aguilar. I would like to start off by giving thanks to my instructors and preceptors. Thank you for all the help and teaching you have given me. To my peers as well, thank you for everything and for being supportive. To my family and friends, thank you for the support and love throughout this journey. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here today. Next, we have Ashley Banks. First, I would like to thank God for giving me the strength and perseverance I needed to complete nursing school. Jocelyn and Jolie, two of my biggest cheerleaders, thank you for your patience and your abundance of love. You are my greatest motivation and push me to be better every day. I want to thank all of my family and friends for their endless support and encouragement, because without you, none of this would have been possible. To my instructors, preceptors, and classmates, thank you for all your help and continuous encouragement. And to my late grandmother, Mary Breckenridge Banks, this is for you. I finally did it, and I hope I made you proud. Next, we have Lindsay Bell. I would like to thank my family and friends, my husband, who has had to deal with my meltdowns, and my children for being patient with me. It is not just my graduation day, it is ours. Adrienne Bull, I would like to thank my husband Kenny for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself this year, especially this past semester. I would like to thank my parents for picking up Dean from daycare this year while I was at work in clinicals, and my sister for watching Dean as well. Dean, thank you for being the best baby in the entire world. I would not have been able to get through all the online prerequisites if you had not been as good as you were. I'd like to thank my mama and Aunt Les for sending me encouraging texts all throughout the year and being so excited for me when I passed. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Alexia Calloway, I would first like to thank God because this was all possible through him. I would like to thank my friends Wesley and Reflection for always encouraging me and believing in me, even when I did not believe in myself. I would also like to thank Ursulina for all the things she has helped me with this year and words of encouragement during our parking lot chats. I would also like to give a shout out to Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream for providing me with such a wonderful stress reliever. And last but not least, a big thank you to everyone in my cohort. We have been on an emotional roller coaster this year, but we made it. We made it. Tashra Coles, Messiah, James, and Malani, thank you for making me greater. Every blood, sweat, and tear I put into achieving this was for you. I am now a first-generation nurse. Spencer, thank you for making nursing school possible for me. Uncle Eric, thank you for being there for me and always acknowledging my hard work. Mom, Elliot, Nanny, and Pawpaw, I hope I've made you proud. To all my instructors, preceptors, and peers, thank you for this chaotic yet rewarding roller coaster ride. To my guardian angel, thank you for leading the way. Lord, above all, I thank you. I am now Tashira Coles, practical nurse. Ursulina Creel. First, I give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for opening the doors to making the practical nursing program possible and for providing kind friends who drove me to UVA Hospital for clinicals. Speaking of those friends, I want to thank Isabel, Vicky, and Chuck not only for the rides, but for never getting tired of hearing me gripe about clinicals. Thank you to Miss Amanda Key for her consistent "what can I help you with" support. Thanks to Professor Henkel for the upbeat lectures and guidance throughout the year. And lastly, thanks to my fellow students for their encouragement and funny texts. May we all be proud yet humble in the accomplishment of joining the nursing profession. Joya Gonzalez. I would like to thank my family and friends for support during nursing school. I could not have made it through without them. I want to especially thank my fiance Garrett, Avery, and Graham for giving me the love and comfort I needed to get through school. My parents for all their encouragement and love. I also would not have made it through school without my iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. You are the real champ. I am just beyond thankful for everything and ready for my new journey in nursing. Elizabeth Haynes. Thank you to my family and friends for their unwavering support. To my instructors and preceptors, I am grateful for your guidance and expertise. I couldn't have made it without you. I'm proud to have shared this journey with my fellow classmates, and I look forward to making a difference in the lives of my future patients. Thank you, everyone, for helping me reach this milestone. Rebecca Jasper. This has by far been the absolute hardest year of my life. I have been challenged mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually in ways I never thought possible. Thank you, Mom, Dad, my siblings, my 2 oldest nieces, my sister-in-laws, my favorite aunt and uncle, friends, classmates, professors, God, and most of all, my husband, Jamar, and our 4 beautiful babies, Aaliyah, Kynan, Milani, and Braylon. Graduating this program would not have been possible without you as my amazing support system, and I can never thank you all enough. Jamie Kark. I just want to say thank you to God for calling me into nursing. I want to thank positive influence in my life, my wife, Sky, who continues to deal with my irritability as I cram homework in just before going to work. Coworkers, too many to name, but have been supportive and offering me guidance into the future. One in particular, Patty Kirby. Another thank you for a good friend and mentor, Kevin Best, who on a fishing trip forever ago recommended I become a nurse. A special thank you to all my instructors, both clinical and in the classroom, for availability and support. And finally to classmates for making a fun environment throughout the journey, and to Pepsi and Diet Mountain Dew, the official caffeinated beverages for night shift and clinicals. Miranda Lohr. When saying thank you to the people in my life, I am not just saying thank you. I am saying I appreciate everyone that has given me the opportunity to do this and never given up on me. It has taken a long time for me to get to this point, but here I am moving forward onto my next endeavor. My mother has pushed me to do whatever makes me happy and listening to me while I fuss that I am drowning, but never did she question my ability. My father has used reverse psychology on me, knowing that it makes me work harder. My sister and her kids push me to do better without them even knowing it. I also couldn't have done any of this without the support of my work family. Ashley and Barbara have been so supportive during my crazy scheduling for the last year. They never made me feel like I was an inconvenience to them or to the office. So I thank you all for your love and support. I couldn't have done this without you. Anashi McCants. As I accept this pin for the completion of the practical nursing program, I would like to thank my professor, peers, and preceptors for pushing me through this rewarding yet challenging year. My mother, sister, and Dominic, thank you for contributing to the help of knowledge while I attended class and clinicals. An additional thanks to my mother and Aunt Gwen for having my back through this strenuous year. whether I needed you both mentally, emotionally, or financially. My father for just being there and encouraging me. My amazing friends and sisters, Akia, Anja, Aminia, Whitney, and Nadraya, for the hope and understanding the assignment. I have heard a lot of stories of people losing friends during nursing school, but you are all in my corner rooting for me during this stimulating time. The support was incredible, and I cannot thank you ladies enough. Tamara and Tiara, thank you as well for the support throughout my journey. Chanel, for always telling me how proud you were of me and giving me words of encouragement. I appreciate everyone dearly, but most of all, I'd like to dedicate this speech to my son, Knowledge. Thank you for being patient and understanding. You are the reason why I push through and refuse to give up. The good lucks and giving me a gem to hold on testing days is what helped me continue to strive. You are truly my guiding light and the reason I strive for greatness. I made it, and I am proud to say I conquered and kicked nursing school's butt. Casey Papados was unable to be here today, but we hope is enjoying celebrating with family. Shane Shelton, I would like to thank my ever-doting family, especially my mother, for her unwavering support of me throughout my life. I love you, Mama. Also, a special thank you to my professional peers for your faith, encouragement, and flexibility as I embark on my continuing education, and most of all, to the two little ladies in my life who make this all worth achieving. I love you, Willow and Whitley, forever and ever. Lastly, a special shout out to Professor Shaw for improving my confidence with assessment skills and instilling the value of remaining ever curious in my career. To Professor Anderson, for teaching the importance of critical thinking as a nurse and implementing professional testimony into teaching. And to Professor Hinkle and Professor Diment for your guidance, grace, and kindness throughout the didactic portion of this program. Your expertise are truly valued.
Now we have 3 really exciting awards to present today. So the awards we have an Academic Excellence Award, a Clinical Excellence Award, and a Spirit of Nursing Award. First up, the Academic Excellence Award. This year, the results were the closest I've ever seen. However, there was one student who did rise to the very top. I think we spent more time in office hours than, anyone else, which was good because every time she said, I'm going to get one more question right on the next test. And it turned out well. She also was unafraid to ask the best question in nursing. Why? Why is this right? Why is that not right? And so, with great pleasure, I would like to present this award to Elizabeth Haynes. Next up is the Clinical Excellence Award. And this award goes to the student who really stood out to all of their clinical instructors. What I heard most from the clinical instructors when asking them about this was that this student was always wanting to learn more, always got involved, and was just wonderful with patients. He seemed determined to succeed. And as such, I'd like to present this award to Shane Shelton. Last is the Spirit of Nursing or Nightingale Award. This award goes to the student who best exemplifies what it means to be a nurse. The student who is about to receive this award consistently took the extra step. She agreed to represent the practical nursing program at PVCC's 50th anniversary celebrations, even when I was worried that it would dramatically upset her schedule. She was incredibly well respected by everyone here, including her peers. Every time someone mentioned this student, they mentioned how much she helped them and how much she helped others. She definitely seems to be following in her grandmother's footsteps, and I'd like to present this award to Ashley Banks.
Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Diamond, and I had the honor to share my summer with this group. Really enjoyed teaching them. They're all going to be great nurses and well on their way. So what my part of the ceremony is to read with you the International Nursing Pledge. For our upcoming graduates, I need you to stand. And the pledge is in your program. If there are any other nurses in the audience, we welcome you to join us. It is a longer pledge, so keep your feet moving. All right. In fellowship, you guys read with me, with the nurses here joined, with respect and gratitude for those who have served before me, and in faith with those who will follow, I make these promises. I commit to nursing as a healing profession. I will use the science and art of nursing to improve functioning, alleviate suffering, and promote wholeness and integrity of being, whether cure is anticipated or not. I will honor the nurse-patient relationship as the locus for healing and enter into it while maintaining boundaries that respect privacy and foster trust. I will maintain the ethical principles of beneficence, non-maleficence, fidelity, and veracity, guarding the patient's right to autonomy and seeking justice for all in my care. I claim the same duties and rights for myself as a condition for our common humanity. I will collaborate with all team members to deliver the highest quality care possible, assuming and delegating tasks responsibly, observing, assessing, and evaluating the patient's response in order to guide and revise the plan of care. I will use technology mindfully, never forgetting that I am the primary and ultimate vehicle for assuring the patient's safety. I will protect planet Earth as our home, knowing that fresh air, clean water, sunlight, nutritious food, and companionship are the birthright of all and essential to the maintenance of our collective and individual health. I will work for social justice and equity, opposing systems that support disparities and structural inequalities, and seeking to identify and eliminate my own implicit biases. I will endeavor to mentor even as I continue to learn, to grow, and to share in the advancement of the profession I love. And I will hold hope for the future. Above all, I will head Florence Nightingale, live life while you have it. Life is a splendid gift. There is nothing small about it.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I cannot express how proud I am to see all of you here today. You chose to take a leap when you started this program. Nursing school is not easy, but you've shown that you have the grit and determination to stick it out even when things get hard. You've taken the time to learn and grow and develop yourselves into confident, compassionate, and caring nurses. I regret that I did not have the time to meet most of you earlier in your journey, but I am honored to be even a small part of it. Soon you're going to take your licensure exam and you're going to knock it out of the park. But today, rest and take time to celebrate your successes with your classmates and loved ones. Congratulations, you made it.